All right, we're gonna get started with a Philippines givey, and then I have been working on some notes here, so we'll look at them. We're gonna hang out, enjoy some notes. Hello, Linda. Welcome, everybody. Good evening. Let's see. I'll show y'all some of the stuff to start that we've been messing with today. Here's 82.20 francs, France. We've got a Philippines 49.1 peso back there for the givey. And then next up, we've got Hungary, 1945, 1 million bucks. Who wants to be a millionaire? That one's from 1945 hyperinflation note. Hungary, million bucks.
And I put some special stuff inside, so if I hit it, you'll get to see what's in there. Okay, so load the thing up. I can't wait.
Belgium. What's up, James? Good to see you. Here's a 44, 20 francs.
I'm accurate with this stuff. So I put the projectile in now. Get some powder pack. Get some silver black powder. Gonna close the breech.
Next up, got Mr. Bald Dude, Spain. That one's from 1970, 100 pesetas. Spain.
It'll shoot or blow up, right?
Yeah, so I guess, well, the schools were delayed here for tomorrow. It's going to be raining, so we won't be going nowhere. So I'll probably hop on here in the morning, too. We've got a 1908 100 mark, Germany. England, 1940 to 62, 10 shillings. England.
That is called Shrek. I got it good. Measure cool.
It's England, 1940 to 62, 10 shillings. The givey is the 1 peso. It's not a victory note. It's 1949. 1 peso. All right. So next up, got a little, yeah, it's cool, Linda. A little 32 1 yen Korea. I had a couple Koreas I worked up today. Here's another one. That one's a little cooler, I think. 4,700 yen, Korea. East Caribbean states. $5. That one's from 80. Let's see, 86 to 88. Queen Elizabeth II, young queen, East Caribbean states.
What? Nobody's going to buy something just so they can autograph.
Dominican, 1978, 1 peso, American Banknote Company.
Just to get a picture of Kinky autograph. People are paying an extra $10 for Kinky autograph. Yeah.
We've got a Korea 1,001 Unk, South Korea. That one's from 2007.
We made those?
Seychelles, a beautiful 10 rupees. Seychelles with a seagull on it. It is uncirculated.
I think we need to pay a lot more attention to customer service record. What? Well, I know I'm good at customer service. I don't know about you guys.
Mongolia, one Togrog. Cheryl takes it down. Enjoy the awesome 1 peso. Cheryl.
Appreciate it. Yes. Really?
We've got a beautiful Mongolia, one Togrog.
And I just want to thank you so much for your help. I wish more businesses operated like this.
Let's see, we'll do one last givey.
We're
We're gonna do few sequential peruse. All right, so next up, we've got a Saudi Arabia 1968 1 real. Saudi Arabia, Middle East.
My shop. I become first.
Welcome, everybody. We've got a Hungary 1984 100 forint with a stagecoach on there.
I have a coin here.
Let's see, there was a few different hyperinflation notes in here.
Hey, that is cool.
Let's do a combo lot. This one's kind of cool. So here's 100 million bucks from Yugoslavia, and then there's an Afghanistan 2002, 20 Afghanis. 100 million bucks.
I got it.
Yugoslavia.
So he was a young kid. Now he doesn't have a passion, so we were going to do something. This one kind of stood out to me, so
Germany, 5,000 mark, 1922.
Brian with
Cool looking note.
all for the worker and all these other things, and he wanted to make the silver standard, effectively doubling the price of silver.
Gutters in on that awesome Germany.
Ever to come down the road, but
Cool looking note.
you were either a silver.
Gutter takes it. Thanks so much. Enjoy. Papua New Guinea, 2014, Tukina, an uncirculated polymer. Papua New Guinea.
After lunch, it was a ridiculous plan. A lot of people said the Wizard of Oz was all about this free silver. Really?
Next up, we've got a Malaya 1942 uncirculated. $1. It's Japanese occupation, World War II. Malaya.
I just think it's great. Okay. What do you think it's worth? Well, I'd like to get 400 for it. Has a little history, obviously.
Gutter, enjoy. Awesome note. Thank you. Next up, we've got Tsar Alexander, a 1909, 25 rubles, Russia.
50 now. No. Between 100 and 150 bucks, and I ain't gonna pay you. I'd die for it. $100. All right. I'll be joining.
Mindanao emergency issue, Philippines, 1944, 2 pesos. For some reason, I'll put 10 pesos on there.
What do we got here? 1901
We've got the new Goldback 10 Zig Zimbabwe note. It's from 2024. It came out in April to replace the US dollar. It lost 80% of its value between then and September of last year. Pretty strong. Uncirculated note. Goldback 10 Zig. Next up, we've got a short run. It's going to be Katanga Tonga. 1982, one Panga. They had earthquake there today, actually. Or tsunami. I saw a tsunami pop up there.
thinking about restoring it, but it wasn't something I wanted to accomplish. All right. So tell me about the chair.
We've got a Fiji, $2. It's from 2011. It's uncirculated. Queen Elizabeth II, Fiji.
Okay. That's kind of weird. The number one place in the world for gallon manuscripts and stuff, right? Yeah, and it's funny because I read that the chair was so popular that the British was from
Mexico, 50 centavos. Sinaloa, nice uncirculated, 1915. Mexico, 50 centavos.
So there's no doubt there's going to be people
All right, James wins it. James, enjoy those awesome peruse. Yes, of course, gutter. We can do that. Yeah, I may need to move this back to 20 seconds for y'all. Here's the 10 zig Zimbabwe. It's pretty sweet. It's on cool gold back note. Let's see. All right, we'll do one last givey. Enjoy, James. Gutter, thank you. All right, so the last givey is going to be for this super sweet Spain with a boat on it.
All that cute baby gear. That's why they created an Amazon baby registry, because they trust Amazon to deliver everything.
All right, so next up, we've got a France. This has Mr. Dude up here wrestling a dog or something. It's a 1966.
Amazon.
5 francs. Colorful note. Hey, get him out of here.
All right.
Pop. Hey man, you can't be shutting my door. I'll be hot here. Oh, he's following you up in here. Crazy dog. Here's a Romania 10 Lee 2005. That's a polymer. Cool lady carrying a bucket. She's on a lot of the Romanian notes. All right, next up, why don't we do... here's a cooler Afghanistan. That's the 2016 500 Afghanis. That's pretty sweet. I guess there's an airport on there. Better Afghanistan. I've got a bunch of like $2 ones in here.
What's at the core of all these things that only humans?
All right, so next up, we're gonna do this very cool 1909 Russian 5 rubles. Russia. Gutters in on Russia.
So I called Bob down and check it out.
Thank you, Gutter. Enjoy. Nice spot. Nice spot.
But
I did fail to get the hundreds ready, but I do have some hundreds on these. They're on. So this is the Ecuador 82 5 Sucres.
yeah, I mean, know what chair. Dentist chairs look close to barber's chairs because they tilt back and they
I was supposed to work those up today, y'all.
Up and down. But the dentist chair usually dips a little bit more so the dentist can work on the roof of your mouth. Your arms come down in case you have a heart attack or something.
We'll find them. All right, so next up, we're gonna do Jeffrey the Giraffe. He's real cool. So we've got a Tanzania 1997 500 shillings Tanzania, a zebra and a giraffe on there.
This is very cool to see because I've never seen one with this full painted wood. Fucking frame they can be used used by a tattoo artist. That should sell pretty quick. The pictures are. You ever seen one like this before? I've seen ones like this before.
Got a Japanese occupation of Burma, 1944, 5 rupees, and then you've got Iraq, 25 dinars, 1990. 2-note lot. That one's going to be Burma and Iraq.
With a beautiful piece of
Japanese occupation note, World War II. And then the cool looking Iraq there.
This chair could bring 48 to 5,500. Okay. I don't know, I'm getting everything I need to know about it.
Jonathan takes them. Enjoy, Jonathan. Thank you.
Really cool with the chrome and the nickel work.
All right, next up, we've got a Afghanistan 79 500 Afghanis, and then a Dominican 85 5 pesos. 2-note lot. That's going to be Afghanistan and Dominican Republic. German occupation, Serbia, 1941, World War II note. It does have the overprint, 100 dinara, overprint. Serbia, German occupation, World War II.
Yeah, I'll find $50 today. I'm sure my wife will be happy. Same the era of buying dental pads in my family.
Miss Carreras. Gutter balls. Thank you so much, Gutter. Enjoy that awesome World War II note. Miss Carreras, super cool Spain you won. Enjoy that. Cool Gibby. So next up, we've got a 1964. I got my date messed up on the sticker. It's a 64 Malawi. It's Unk. Check out the creative on that. Really pretty note from Malawi.
I wish there was a factory that kept making more men like you. Wow. I might be off the trip right now.
Next up, Luxembourg, 10 francs. That one's from 1944, a World War II era American banknote company note.
I mean, can you guys stop joking about it? This is actually a little bit weird. Let's think about how many customers have you helped twice in the past? There's hundreds and hundreds of customers in here every day. I don't know.
Next up, we've got a Greece 53 500 drachma. Greece.
I'm just saying it's a little weird. It's definitely weird. Someone thinks you're attractive.
Fiji. It's going to be a 1 penny. It's from World War II. 1942 Fiji, 1 penny. Yes, Miss Carreras. I want to say there is a nice crispy unk one in here. We'll just have to look for it really quick while we're digging through. But I want to say I'm about 100% that yes. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. Here's a 2020 20 Patakas, Bank of Indochina.
Mr. Richard, you're amazing.
No, it's Bank of China, not Indochina. So used to looking at Indochina. All right, so here's a East Caribbean states. 1988, 20 bucks. Queen Elizabeth II. Cool note. Let's see if we can figure out where we put Neptune.
Right?
Next up, you know, and I'm missing a French Indochina from like 1934. It's around here somewhere. It's nice and on. Here's a Scotland, £5 sterling, 2002.
What's up? It's a very cool movie memorabilia from Wayne's World. I have two guitars. This particular guitar here was
Next up, we've got two beautiful notes from Argentina. This is going to be the 20 pesos and the 50 pesos with a super cool ship and boat thing going on there.
that scene was filmed.
Let's see, this Banknotes shouldn't be hard to see. It's a green note.
Just make sure I want it. I just absolutely love that movie. I do it. It's got to have been over 20 years ago, right? 22 years ago, yes. All right. You know, you had Mike Myers, he was like cool guy and sidekick Garth. It was just like the consummate nerd. Yeah. I remember watching.
All right, so next up, here's a cool check note. It's going to be a 1961 100 Koron, Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, this was that funny movie. So where did you get this stuff? Well, I own a music store that the movie was filmed in. Okay, that's a great little place to be. Yes, it is. I have some photos. That's David Carvey.
Scotland, £1, 1966. Medusa's head there in a bucket. Beautiful ship. Really pretty note. Scotland. Let's see. I'm looking for Banknotes.
Was that the movie? Yes. The theme when they buy guitar, correct? Correct. When Wayne walks in.
Then we're gonna do a Hong Kong 2014 $10. It's a polymer. It's uncirculated. Hey B, do you mind checking these, please? Vanuatu, it should be a green note. No, it's paper. It's really nice looking.
All right.
Here's a AU 1965 East Caribbean States $1 Young Queen.
I know exactly what you're talking about. How much did you want for it?
It's a smaller one, the US dollar size.
Okay, let's break this down individually. How much you found it? This one,
As soon as I ask you to look for it. All right, this is the one I have right now. This is an 82 uncirculated 100 Vatu.
all right, I'll tell you what.
Thanks for buying this one because I've been struggling to pronounce this correctly. I feel like Vanuatu. Hey, first purchase. Thanks so much. Enjoy. Very cool note. We usually have the polymers in too, but not today. Thank you. Cool note. Here's a Tonga.
Okay. Oh, so
This is going to be 1982 1 Panga. Tonga. I have two of those in here. We did that one.
just need to
We did do that one earlier. Okay, so next up, East Caribbean states. Wait, my bad. Cayman Islands. Cayman Islands, 74, $1. Thomas De La Rue. We just did the other one. East Caribbean.
You're carrying 24 hours a day. The price is right too. What's not? It's back to
So she got great outdoor 4 cameras.
nobody's calling.
Thanks. All right, so next up, we've got Romania, 1966. 1 loot. That one's a nice uncirculated Romania. You didn't see my Haiti, did you? It's real nice. I'll find this Haiti, y'all. We've got a beautiful uncirculated Haiti in here. It's orange. Lesotho, 10 Melody.
resolution photo storage, and 5 gigabytes of video storage. So you can securely store your digital photos and use your pictures to create prints, books, and custom. You can also share and display your photos on Amazon devices, including shelf font. To get started, download the Amazon.
Next up, well, I have one of those worked up. Hold on, I'll do a worked up one for y'all. So let's see. Here's a little Egypt. This is going to be a polymer, 10 pounds, 2023. I was looking for the 20, but I think I'm out. Germany. We got some Germany. Firefighter. Hey, it didn't last long. I appreciate you buying it. It's really cool. Here's one. We have quite a few different Germanys, actually. But here's one. This is a 29. 10 mark. If there's specific Germany you're looking for, let me know. But yeah, we'll show a bunch of different ones. Got a bunch of early 1900s German stuff. Here's a beautiful Nicaragua 2014 20 Cordobas. Just any? Okay, cool.
People on movie props, they got better things to spend money on. Okay. What do you think a guitar like this would be?
Here's a pretty good looking 20 mark. That's a 1910. Beautiful German 20 mark. It's not all that uncommon. That one is pretty nice. You don't have it. Not you, but anybody in the chat. It's a decent example of that note.
Okay.
All right. Here's one.
This one is more collectible. This is the guitar.
We've got a Germany 1915 20 mark. I didn't mean to load that one on Germany. Just kind of how that one worked out.
Is going to Ben Joseph. You know, the funny thing is that the guy still holds up, but this is
Jesus, John the Baptist on this 2 dram 2004 Armenia uncirculated note. Larger note features Jesus and John the Baptist.
it doesn't have a great deal of interest with the collectors. If you put two pieces together, you might have something.
Austria. Wait, my bad. Hungary. 1920, 1 Corona. Hungary.
Two grand. Greatest movie is it's 10 years ago. It's gone out of fashion. Not public. Always my pleasure. Thank you. That's the hardest question.
Got a Mexico 1915, 1 peso, Mexico.
Lots of people like Halloween. Not gonna pay time on it. All right, so a life kind of part on this one. Is anything gonna happen here? I don't think we're gonna get.
And then we're going to do the super cool looking
What would you really be?
Hungary. 2017, 1,000 forint. That was the king of Hungary on the front.
Down at 2,700. There's no money to be paid. The problem is, when the whole thing this time wasn't in the movie. It makes a nice pack.
Then we're going to go with a Guernsey, 1 pound. It's uncirculated. 2021 States of Guernsey.
I haven't thought of it. I gave it a try. I was shocked at what his experts said. I just think it's worth way more than that. I have no idea what I'm getting at this point. Perhaps I'll give it my grandkids someday. Who's guys? Another one? Have you opened it? No, same writing. Well, let's see what she has to say this time.
Italy, 76, 10,000 lire.
Funny with you, when I'm with you, there's sexy old head and rugged physique make for one hot selling technique. Strips the shop couldn't be more fun. Your secret admirers.
Hungary. Got Miss Gypsy Lady, 1941, 20 Tango. Hungary.
Oh, she's so concerned. She wasn't doing it the whole time. Corey called her up and let her know a few days ago. So she was in on the tip.
And then we've got Colombia, 1983, 20 pesos. That one's uncirculated.
Somebody thank your out of building or something. Other one building. France, China. On this episode of Mostky.
Oh, here's a cool German. This is the 500,000 mark. That one's going to be from 1923, 500,000 mark.
Rick, this is by far the most valuable book you've ever had to raise.
My shop. Family comes first. Money comes second. We have the ads. That's part. You never know what's going to come you there.
A beautiful uncirculated Ukraine 2024 500 smackaroonies. That's a commemorative.
It's you again. What do you got? I brought you a book, the Book of Mormon. Is it the play?
Mauritius. This is a uncirculated 10 rupees. It's got young queen on it. Larger note. A perfect example.
To read a little bit of it, I did the Wikipedia thing instead to read more about Mormonism, but I didn't want to handle the book too.
Next up, let's mix this up and do some Middle East. We got Afghanistan, a lot of two. So this is going to be a 93, 10,000 Afghanis, and then you've got the 1973, 20 Afghanis. So 10,000 and 20 Afghanis.
It's really important to American history. They started more or less the westward expansion of the United States, and they even in the 1850s helped found a small town you might be familiar with.
Thank you, Miss Carrera. Enjoy.
The original.
The Afghanistan get fun. I actually worked up a few today. I've been skipping them for a while, for one reason or another. Something catches my eye. Here's a beautiful 10 Reese. It's uncirculated. 2010 note with parrots.
Was printed. He was actually murdered. It was just before they were persecuted again, and then started on the way to Utah. Okay. Now, the question is, as usual, how much? Well, don't get scared by the price, but this one wasn't.
Okay, so next up,
Not a lot survived here. These people read them like the Bible.
we're gonna do a better Rwanda, apparently.
Oh, you've been here enough times before. We're calling Bucky down to help you out. Okay.
So this is a 7,600 francs. Pretty cool looking note. It's pretty colorful, actually. Yeah, bungo. Kind of neat. All right, so keeping it moving, we're gonna go with. How about another Afghanistan?
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's two more. This one's a 2010, 50 Afghanis, and then there's a 79, 20 Afghanis. So there's two different Afghanistans, and I did look them up, put the stickers on there, so make it a little easier for y'all. Those Afghanistans are tough. You're just eyeballing them. Enjoy. Next gen. I can't read them. All right. Thank you so much, next gen. May not be for you, but you need to check off Lithuania. Here's a uncirculated one Tolonis. Lithuania.
Pretty much got upstaged by everything that was going on as a long spinner, and no one really paid attention to the reference. Exactly.
Mexico. 57, 1 peso. That one's really nice, uncirculated. 57, 1 peso. Feel like Mexico.
Always collectible. What makes this special is its age. You get stuff from the 50s and the 70s, but from the early 1900s.
Abkhazia. This is going to be a 10 Aspar. It's uncirculated from 2024. Baltic state. Abkhazia. 10 Aspar.
Pay $100.
That's a cool note. I know a lot of y'all already have it. Thank you. Bought it from us. I know a lot of you did. It's got a cool animal on it. We usually try and bring in 100 of them. I have a Cook Islands too. I'll have to share that one. Somebody might be looking for that one. Here's a sweet note. This is the 2025 21. That one's from China. It's a polymer Year of the Snake. Look how cool the snake is. China polymer 2025 Year of the Snake. I think it's pretty sweet. Okay, so next up, got the Kenya 1989 10 shillings. It's uncirculated. Kenya. Welcome, everybody. We're just showing notes, having fun, waiting on this rain to blow in. We have been working up new notes. Here's a little 93, 200 rubles. What's neat about that is, you know, Soviet Union ended in 93, which means that note was made for 1 month. It ended in December, right there on the front end of December. So that was made in the last month of the last year of the Soviet Union, which is kind of cool. And then we're going to go with a Indonesia. 1959, 5 rupees, Indonesia.
Amazon Photos, Prime members get unlimited full-resolution photo storage and 5 GB of video storage, so you can securely store your digital photos and use your pictures to create prints, books, and custom. You can also share and display your photos on Amazon devices.
Germany, 1917, 5 mark.
To get started, download the Amazon.
And then we've got a beautiful uncirculated 10 lire Italy. This one's from World War II, a 1944 10 lire. Pretty cool note.
Whether it's your first or third, Amazon Baby Registry also offers a 50% discount for thousands of baby must-haves. Start your registry now on Amazon.
We've got a Guatemala 1973 1 Quetzal. 1973 Guatemala 1 Quetzal.
So, fellas, you think? Only because it's national beat is something, guys.
We've got a lot of 3 sequential notes, 7, 8, 9 there. 1,000 pesos. 1988. Let's double check it and make sure they're sequential.
Understand? But sometimes you have to take it.
All right, so we've got a beautiful Greece features Aristotle. It's going to be a 47, 10,000 drachma. Greece Aristotle. Awesome note.
Sounds like if somebody doesn't get their job, they can't.
We've got Hong Kong. A 1935 $1 HSBC.
I've called in Rebecca to check it out.
I bet you have something good for me if Adam's here.
You tell me.
And then got a super cool Guatemala. It's a PMG 63 from 1942. Beautiful Guatemala. Half Quetzal. Vietnam. Seems like there was. Yeah, I can find some. Heck, did you ask for Venezuela? I have Venezuela. One sec. I just saw one.
Very unusual.
Actually, I have a few different Venezuelas now that I think about it. Check this out. Here's a specimen. So, I have a few different ones I'll show you. That's a specimen from 1980.
And he translated them through power of God. It's the church of
I just saw another one.
So people tend to think
Say commemorative. It's pretty cool. I'll find it in a sec. Yeah, there's a few different ones in here. I'll keep my eyes peeled and show them to you. Should be able to find this.
It's really important in American history because this
Other Venezuela too. We'll find it. It's up here. Trinidad, but yes, Cheryl. I'll show you what we got. I have a super cool old Vietnam French Indochina when I find it from the 30s. Here's a 77. $1. I worked it up like yesterday, and it's got to be mixed in here. I don't remember showing it last night, so I have to find it. Hey, here's a cool one. This is a Bolivia. It's uncirculated. Thank you. This one's a 1945 100 bolivars. Thomas De La Rue note. It's crispy unk. Old 1945 100 Bolivianos.
One of the collectors who loved to collect things from the early days of the church.
Angola. It's going to be a 1,000 escudos, 1972. Let's see here. I just saw that commemorative a second ago. I know I have quite a few Venezuelas, actually. They're just all mixed up in here. All right, so check this out. Super sweet Nicaragua. So here's a 1962 5 Cordobas, Mr. King of the Mountain there. Uncirculated. 62 5 Cordobas.
Gave me an extra 1,000 last time. This time I'll give it to you. So we'll go with that.
Ghana. I'm looking for these notes, but I'm showing you all this stuff too as we go.
Here's like $1,000. I thought it was like maybe like Joseph Smith when he found the place. You know what?
Haiti. Here's the Haiti. We found a few cool notes. So here's a Malta King George 1 shilling. Reverse blank. Let's see, I'll make this a short stack. Cool.
Hey guys, I'm out of here.
And go with this Haiti next. And this one's on. Sure is beautiful. It's from 1973. It's gonna be 5 gourds. Has really cool cannons on there. Beautiful orange, very orange note.
Did you know it's also workplace for 3 days?
Venezuela. This one's uncirculated. That's 50,000 bolivars.
This is the real one.
And uncirculated. 1998, Venezuela, 50,000 bolivars.
B3 Day, no holiday. December 5th, Bathtub and International Picture Day. Bathtub Day.
Spain. This is a 46, 25 pesetas. Pretty little Spain. Afghanistan, 1977, 100 Afghanis.
Signed by Emma. You know, it's not signed by him, but I got it from my wife. She was the front row. Actually, I'll stick to her in the crowd. Might fall in love with Kurt Cobain after he cost her a bell, or I hope not.
James, I'm sold out right now. We'll get some more in. Yeah, it'll probably actually take me a little bit more. You know, I don't know. For the Unk ones, I'm getting some more of the Unk ones, but it'll take me a minute. They're from Europe. Here's a 8,400 reals, Saudi Arabia. Nice Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I mean, I know you'll be around, so I'm sure we'll get some more before then, but I know the nice Unk ones are going to be a minute. But they are cool. Here's a Norway 1945 10 kroner. Norway.
You know, the first crime celebrity guy that actually, you know, I thought about it. That's it. Kurt Cobain's considered one of the best songwriters of his generation. But despite all his success, the trouble of life and died when he was 27 years old. In effects, pedal, most likely most fans kind of thought it was funny.
This is a little Netherlands silver cert, basically. It's from 1938, little World War II era. 1 gulden. Older Mexico? Yeah.
Yeah. It's from December 29th, 1993, which was 10 days before Nirvana's last.
We'll show you some Mexico.
And this is the email I have from the guitar technician who labeled this guitar and worked with the beginning of Nirvana for on that feature.
My daughter, my dog. Take her out. Take her out. All right, you got a 65, $1, Queen Elizabeth II. That one's on.
Guy here saying that it could be, but he ain't gonna say it for sure. Yeah, I understand it. I'm not sure what else we can authenticate. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for $15,000. Don't seem like you come in and lie to me. I'll seem like you do. What kind of few issues? Number one, I don't know what's what. Second, your providence here is kind of shoddy to me. For me, get a buddy of mine come down and take a look at it. We'll start there. We'll see if we can get someone. All right? All right, sounds good.
Here's one. I have a nice Unk one that's Sinaloa too, and then I've got some other ones. But here's one. This is a 1915 1 peso, Mexico. Osaka. Juarez.
With Amazon photos, Prime members get unlimited resolution photo storage and 5 gigabytes of video storage, so you can securely store digital photos and use your pictures to create.
Here's a 57 1 peso Unk.
Display your photos on Amazon devices, including the Echo Show property. To get started, download the Amazon.
Yes, what you said. Do you have any feelings about the market?
I love the industry right here. I'm not.
I'll have to find the Mexico. I just had one. I just showed one. Give me a sec. I have a uncirculated one floating around here. It's a Sinaloa. Where I set it? 1001, 2007. We'll have to just go through the notes and find it. Show them. Here's 1972. British Armed Forces. 10 new pence. That's two of them that are sequential. Let's see. And we still need Venezuela. One other one. Vietnam. Fiji. Old Queen. That's going to be the 2011. Oh, yeah. That's the book. That's the one I showed you last night. It just says paper money book. I don't know why I can't see it. I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, it should be like $45 or something like that. This is it. It's the special issues. It's basically all the occupation notes and mostly like a bunch of occupation stuff, Civil War notes for all the different countries. Japanese, got Chinese. We ran that note last night at 10 yen. Anyway, yeah, it's mostly like Civil War type issues for foreign currency. Yeah, I'll have to figure out my listing so I can run it on here. But if you buy it, that's what it is. It's pretty cool. It's nice to have a hard copy. It's fun to look through, honestly. I'll have to get that thing out later and take a look at it. Let's see. Let's do a Russia. It's going to be 10 rubles. That one's from 1909. Nice. Well, I only have the one, but right? I would agree, Sound Blaster. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a lot of material. Big book. All right, so next up, let's do a 2-note lot. Mix it up here, y'all. We're going to do a polymer from Jamaica. That's going to be a $50 note from 2023. And then Yemen, 2018. 100 reals. Yemen, and then Jamaica. All right, next up, we've got a super cool South Korea. 5701 South Korea.
I know that's as close as I think anyone gets for any rock solid stuff. It makes it hard to sell. But if you give a guy that's really into this, it could go for a lot of money.
Hello, y'all. At this point, I'm just showing all the notes. We have plenty to show you.
When you have 15 grand, it goes down to 2. I mean,
I've been kind of skipping a bunch lately. It's a nice 1-1 on 1962 Korea.
make it a little harder on it. I'm gonna make it out and say like
Here's a little Italy 1977 100 lire bank check. Oh, I found the Venezuela. The one I was looking for.
100% without a doubt.
One of them. This is a commemorative. It's going to be a 1980 100 bolivars. That's commemorative for Mr. Bolivar there. Thomas De La Rue note. 1980. We're going to go with 201. China.
There's national labor holiday day. My holidays, so don't pay your money.
1944, 201. Cool denomination from China.
It's a holiday. You can't make it up. Rick. That's the whole thing. It's all here.
83 to 84, 100 pesos chili. I don't feel like we run a bunch of that chili stuff, so it's kind of cool to see that. You know, there's a lot of the Aztec looking ones, you know, the red and the blue one. We ran one last night, but I feel like that series a whole lot. All right, let's look at some pretty notes. There's a couple that really grab your attention. Like, this thing's really pretty. Samoa specimen. It's a 2012 50 Tala. Look how cool that looks. Specimen. Pretty wild looking note, huh? Strong color. All right, next up, we're going to do turkey. 78 to 86,000 lira. A larger turkey. And it's got a bridge. Looks like the Golden Gate Bridge, but that's not the Golden Gate Bridge. Next up, we're going to do a World's Fair Chicago ticket with the stub on it. This one is from 1893, Manhattan Day.
Water around the dam prior to building the dam. I was being 250, but realistically, some for around like
that picture is pretty damn cool.
yeah, it's all negative.
Got a 100 mark here from Germany. Beautiful series. This one's the 96 100 mark with Miss Pretty Lady here. She has this interesting head thing going. I don't know what that is.
The dam, they had to build the diversion tunnels.
All right, so next up, we're going to go with Romania.
So
It's going to be a 52 1 Lu. Socialist Romania. Some older Romania, so that was pretty cool. Romania was founded. Alexa, when was Romania founded?
for the time, they had to come up with
7 years ago.
from the construction site. So they're really interesting.
Alexa, was Romania part of the Soviet Union?
250. I don't have an answer for that.
I feel like Romania was part of the Soviet Union. Am I wrong about that? Anybody know? Can't remember off the top. All right.
Yeah.
I digress. See, that's how you get down a rabbit hole. I'm pretty sure.
Shop going 24/7.
I know that's some older Romania, but it feels like maybe around the 30s, 40s. Here's the 2,000 pesos, Dominican Republic, 2003. It's a specimen. Nice Dominican specimen, 2003. Ah, here's the Mexico. Uncirculated. Sinaloa, Mexico. 50 centavos.
What do we got here? Bunch of old vintage concert posters from the 60s and 70s signed by the
Chile. It's going to be a 98 to 09. 1,000 pesos. Wild looking statue there. Here's a World War II era French Algeria 5 francs.
$20, $25,000. I take 20 for them. Oh wow, man, it's really cool. Where'd you get this stuff? I managed the airplane. I worked at the couple of record labels for quite a while. You would stop by and sign left and right. It's awesome, man. And what is the backstage pass? They're actually uncut handle machines. What they would do is after they got the printer, they put in the machine. So 4 different venues, all signed.
All right.
Completely signed.
So next up, we do have one more of the Malaya, 1942. $1. It's uncirculated. Malaya, Japanese occupation, $1.
Jimi Hendrix gifts or and then we got Johnny Cash and Jim Carter. This is pre before Jim became.
Then we've got the Germany 1929 10 mark. Germany.
Signature's real. I'm gonna need to call in some Hendrix for now. Okay, so what do you look at doing? I like to sell it. Any idea what's 25?
Ghana. 1982 10 CDs. I hadn't seen that one before those came in. We had 2. I sold 1.
No problem at all. All right, well, hang on.
Let's see. Why don't we do a lot of 3 here? Here's 3. We got Guyana, a nice Philippines, 20 pesos, and then a 1982 2 Zhao, China. So Guyana, Philippines, and China.
Adams Heating and Cooling is serious about your comfort. In fact, your comfort is our top priority. Serving West Alabama since 1982.
South Korea, 57, 10 won. Cool looking note. Nice uncirculated one. South Korea.
Service and free estimates on system replacement. Call Adams Heating and Cooling to schedule your appointment or visit adamsheatingandcooling.com.
Got Ghana, an 80, 50 CDs, 1980, 50 CDs. Ghana. Cook Islands, $3. 2021. Uncirculated polymer. Lady riding the shark. Or they might have them. I mean, some of these, we run some of these. Are they busy hiding from tornadoes? There's some crazy weather rolling through, too. I was watching my pop-ups. We've got Luxembourg, 6,300 francs. Yeah, because it's getting a little later in the afternoon. But we're having fun. I always enjoy looking at the notes. It's fun getting on here. We appreciate y'all. We find just a few that fills in some holes. That's good. Or maybe if you didn't see them before. Here's a Tanzania 20 shillings. That one's from 1966. Does that have a plane on it? No. It almost looked like an airport or something, but I guess it's a diamond line or something. All right, so next up, check this out. A super cool Lithuania. That one's going to be a 91 to 95. 10 Litu. Lithuania.
Wonderful. Only the best. This is frame out really nice thing. Okay. Having Steve come down to verify that they're all signed, but
all right, I'm going to mix it up on y'all. Throw y'all a curveball.
Yeah, very nice.
Here's a red seal, $100, 1966. I don't know why that's in this stack, but something different to look at. Something a little different. Here's a Ukraine 10 smackaroonies 94. Ukraine.
Relationship in 63.
Here's a Romanian.
Time period. Great person. Johnny Cash is
Here's a little with Greenland being all in the news. So this is like the €0 notes, the souvenir notes from Europe. They sell in the tourist shops. I don't have any laying out here right now. I'll show you one. Anyway, so this is like a tourist deal. It's a postage stamp actually from Greenland, but that was an old note. It's really cool. It's really expensive. From Greenland, and so it's just a neat souvenir quote note. Trotsky from Greenland. They've been in the news quite a bit.
a lot of people that like it. I was trying to say itself is worth.
Isn't that a cool design on that though? A polar bear on your banknote. How cool would that be? We asked my electronic assistant the other night. There was like, I don't say it was Greenland we asked about. There was like 50,000 people over there with that. Alexa, how many people live in Greenland? Oh, it's 50,000, 54,000.
Population of Greenland is 56,000.
Yeah, 56,000. Yeah, so not that many people. So can you imagine in the 60s? It's probably less than that. So they didn't need that many banknotes. All right, so you've got a Ghana 1998 5,000 CDs.
What is this?
This is an antique doll carriage.
It's really cool.
We're gonna go with this Thailand. Oh man, I'm so glad I put those note sleeves up there. I gotta run those things, y'all. I've been failing. Failing to even show them to anybody. Here's an 81 20 baht Thailand. The note and a stamp. So that was Greenland. It's like the if you ever seen the €0 notes, that are sold in tourist shops in Europe. This one's like that. It's from Greenland. It's got a postage stamp on there, but it's a little tourist note from Greenland, and it's basically printing a replica, but it's not a replica. It's not a banknote. But anyway, that was an old note from Greenland that's pretty amazing with a polar bear chilling on an ice cap. And they put it on a stamp. But yeah, that's the one, Trump and them's all talking about taking over or whatever. So, current events souvenir note, huh? That would be a phenomenal note to have, like the real one, though. But it's very expensive.
Thinking maybe like 500 or something.
Here's a Scotland £1, 2001. That one's on Scotland.
Out a little bit. There's one down here to take a look at. I'll see out. I'll be back.
Right. I was really surprised when you said that it might be associated with it would be before. So hopefully whoever is coming in can come and confirm
See,
that.
so next up, we're going to do New Caledonia. Greenland, maybe Iceland. I think I was watching this little thing and it was talking about their, well, it used to be frozen so people couldn't like transit through there, and now you can. So they don't want just whoever running through there, I guess. I don't know exactly what the main cause is, but they also said there's a bunch of minerals up there. New Caledonia, 44, 20 francs, Bank of China, Indochina. So yeah, they said there's like a bunch of rare earth minerals up there too. So,
Yeah. Nice, man. Where'd you get them? Real nice. They combination.
Here's a 1 cent China. Has a coin on it.
They don't build them right.
China.
Where's my sunglasses? Oh, right there.
All right, and then we've got a gigantic Italy. It has Medusa on it. This is the largest Italian net I've ever seen. From 1950, Italy. Gigantic 1,000 lire.
Can't even tell when someone pockets up.
That's actually a 47. See? Mix that one up. Look at that. So that one's actually a few years older. Anyway, pretty neat. All right. So, I'm thinking one more lot. And then I'll work some more nets up, get them ready for in the morning. Which we have a delay. Probably just do a show. Yeah, sure. All right, so last lot. Here's a Luxembourg, 1944, 50 francs. Luxembourg. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out with us a while tonight, y'all. It's been fun. We've looked through quite a bit more. I bumped it up to 15 seconds, so that 5 seconds makes a huge difference. Here, I'll do one last one. East Caribbean states. That's going to be $2 to commemorate it for 40 years of independence. Hey, thank you, William. You have a great night. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all again on the next show. I'm going to work up some more notes. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Probably from the 1860s.